Morning. Having a quick look at the S&P. S&P, as you can see, we've had multiple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going on to the ninth week of pump to the upside without seeing a rejection or a black candle or a red candle. On the monthly, as you can see, it's been two strong months, and now we're going on to the third. We're still grinding up, but we have a trend line as we don't know. We're in blue sky territories at the moment. We don't know how far this market could go. Based on the trend line, this is where we have rejected prior a couple of times, and it comes down from here. As you can see, we're now on the daily. We had a break, retest, and now we're far away from it. Are we going to keep grinding? Is this market sustainable? Is this going to keep going? And how long is this euphoria going to keep going? Obviously, this is all to do with the Max 7 and the semiconductors at the moment. Heavy market manipulation, completely ignoring everything that's going on. Data, war, uncertainty, inflation, everything that's hitting us, we're completely ignoring. All we care about is there a peace talk? Is there a deal between NVIDIA and this company, this AI company with this other AI company? That's all we care about. AI, as long as they say AI, this market goes, oh, did I hear AI? And boom, we're going up. This is going to stop at some point, and we're going to wake up. Okay? Once that happens, we do not want to be in this position right here, getting caught with longs. As we can see, we've had a good run to the upside. We had a pullback here, and now we've grinded up again. So automatically, if we're looking for anything, this is our structure at the moment. So if at any point we do a U-turn, either like so, create a lower high that could be a target to go short, and on a bigger picture will be if we come down and break this gap fill and retest anywhere around this area. Let's just put it here and then go for another leg down. I am expecting a good correction to come out of this market. That's why at the moment I am no longer even scalping this market. I am holding my cash for a swing at some point when the market gives it to me. There is lots of gaps have been created. I would love some of these gaps to be filled, and I'm just waiting on even the 4-hour time frame to see a little bit of change, to see something that will come and stick, a break of structure of some sort. So at the moment, let's just say we're right here. We're still expecting a bit more to the upside, to be honest, as we have around 650 as probably the target if we can get there. If not, if this market could just turn around, break this 4-hour structure for me and come back in under the prior highs, give me a retest, hold, then I will take my first short. The minute I get to these areas, I will be taking profits and just managing my trade from there on and see how far this market could go down. Could it go down all the way back to these areas where we've left big gaps? We're not sure. Anything can happen. But for now, we just have to realize this euphoria has not stopped, and this is where we are. So if we can, we've created multiple trend lines just to see, are we gonna break down at any point? Are we gonna roll over? Is something gonna happen? So until then, we just have to watch it. I'm watching this market every day. I haven't really found value. I'm not a great scalper, to be honest, and I'm always scared to go long, as I find it right here. Going long is almost carrying a brick up a mountain. It does go up, but the grind is not that fast. It's not as good as these areas where you've had a pullback and you've taken off, you've had a pullback and you've taken off. Right now we're not really getting pullbacks, and we're just getting these candles. As you can see, every time momentum dies down, a push comes through, momentum dies down, a push comes through, a momentum dies down, a push. So it's basically every single time momentum dies down, something happens and a push comes. We're looking at the VIX. Go to the VIX on a daily. As you can see, the VIX also is where it just might break out. As you can see on the weekly, we've come down to a major level, and from here on it could be anyone's game. But the VIX also had the trend line. We drew that based on a daily time frame. As you can see, we've had this trend line and now we're going above it. So is the VIX telling us that we're getting ready for some sort of correction. Looking at the USD also, as you can see, has had a nice W move to the upside and it's held, so that should be the next move. Is that what we're going to witness? Let's see if that's going to be the next move. Looking at rates is still there at 4.6. Every time we hit around the 4.5, usually Donald Trump will say something about the war, how everything is perfect with Iran, to make sure that this does not go for a breakout. Whether that's sustainable or not, I'm not sure. I still see rates coming back towards the 4.6, then taking off even towards the 5.0 mark, where that's where the markets will completely panic. Looking at oil, as you can see, we've got an oil breakdown from yesterday. This was our area. As long as we don't really close under this area at the moment, we closed yesterday at it, and now we're just taking back in. We had a wedge. We broke down from the wedge. Are we going back in to retest the wedge? Let's see if that's what oil wants to do. But looking at it today, oil is up 2.7%. So there's a lot going on in the world, and the market is completely ignoring that. There was a tax last night. The market is still shaking everything off. So let's see when this market is going to get back to reality and is going to start pricing in all the chaos. Wish you all the best. Have a great day.